My name is Craig Svensson, and I have the privilege of bringing the message from God's Word this coming Sunday. We're going to be looking at the topic of suffering through the experience of Job. The problem of suffering has long troubled the human soul. Who's to blame? What's behind all the suffering that we see in this world? Is it just bad luck or fate? Why does God allow it? Whether those questions are asked by skeptics or believers, they deserve compassionate and biblical answers. The book of Job gives us important insight that will do just that. I encourage you to prepare by reading Job chapter 1, verse 1 to chapter 2, verse 10. These verses recount a powerful, real-life drama with profound implications. It is the story of a blameless and upright man who suffered terrible calamity, actually multiple calamities. His life was devastated by the loss of his children and possessions, followed by unrelenting physical pain. Through his story, we will learn what brings suffering into our lives. More importantly, we'll also see what is at stake when we suffer. In fact, we'll see that our response to suffering is really a stewardship issue. How we respond in times of suffering matters. It matters to God, it matters to us, and it matters to those who observe our suffering. Job will help us see how we can be steadfast in the face of terrible suffering, even when we don't understand the why behind it all. Writing in the epistle that bears his name, James encourages us to learn from the story of Job when he says this in chapter 5, verse 11. We count those blessed who endured. You have heard of the endurance of Job and have seen the outcome of the Lord's dealings, that the Lord is full of compassion and is merciful. I hope you'll join us as we seek to learn how to honor God through suffering by the example of Job.